Have you ever been lied to or cheated by a realtor? This happened to me recently, so I complained to the Real Estate Association, the NBREA. I had documentary proof of the realtor's false advertising, and I gave it to them. In other words, I proved that the realtor had broken the NBREA's own code of conduct, and he had broken the law. And the realtor did not even deny that he had advertised falsely. In fact, Canadian law stipulates that even if no one believes the false advertising, it is still a crime. In other words, the realtor's false advertising was a crime, even if I was not harmed by it. Regardless, the NBREA Complaints Committee excused the realtor. Why? Apparently because he was well connected. His manager was a former NBREA President. Think about that. According to their website, the NBREA exists for two main reasons, one of which is to protect the public interest. But instead, the NBREA protected the guilty realtor and his well-connected manager. Also, one of the three members of the Complaints Committee was a senior government lawyer. So why did she excuse the guilty realtor? After all, she works for the FCNB, which is a branch of the government. The mandate of the FCNB is to protect the public interest, among other things. Yet this senior FCNB government lawyer apparently did the opposite. By excusing the guilty realtor, she sent a message to all realtors that false advertising is acceptable. In other words, the senior government lawyer promoted dishonesty among realtors. Was that in the public interest? Absolutely not. So I complained to the NBREA Board of Directors, but they sided with the corrupt Complaints Committee. Apparently, they care more about their fellow realtors than they care about their customers. This makes them incapable of fairly adjudicating customer complaints. Note that the NBREA is not regulated by the government. Instead, they are supposedly regulated by themselves. They are governed by private legislation that they themselves created. It's called the NBREA Act, but evidently they casually break that law whenever they please, and nobody can stop them. I am not alone in complaining about professional misconduct among realtors. Apparently, misconduct is rampant, according to the Canadian Real Estate Association. To solve this problem, we need to reform the laws that govern realtors, like this. Realtor licenses should be treated as driver's licenses, with fines, demerit points, and realtor license suspensions. Infractions should be adjudicated by a judge in open court, not in secret by the NBREA or the FCNB. The government should provide free legal representation to all complainants. These reforms will promote honesty among realtors for everyone's benefit, and realtors themselves will get more respect if they are more honest. If you are tired of being cheated by realtors, please write to your provincial or state politicians and demand change. Also, if you want to know more about what happened to me, I have another video that explains the details. You'll find the link below. Please share this video with your friends and click the like button too. Thank you.